Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new day. It is Friday morning and you can't really tell in the background, but it is a very cloudy day, a little windy, perfect fall day. We'll have a high of maybe 65 today, and then it shoots back up tomorrow and then it drops. So by the beginning of October, I think all our 70s will be gone and we'll be in the 60s and 50s, I think. So yeah, I just want to let you know, I went to a food pantry yesterday. It wasn't any of our normal ones. I have not been able to make the Thursday afternoon pantry in quite a while now. So I decided to seek out some other pantries, and I went to one that they are open the entire full week, the third full week of the month. They're open all week from 9 to 12. And this is one where they used to pack it for you back when COVID, we had COVID and everything, but now they've changed it and you walk in and they have sections on tables and they tell you how much you can have and you pick which ones you want. So that's pretty good. We used to go to this one all the time, and then when we just went down to two pantries, we stopped going to this one and so I decided to go yesterday, and what a blessing it is. You should see the amount of food we received, and I took my bag so I could carry with my left hand. I didn't. The bag was so heavy, full of frozen stuff and canned goods, but I did not carry anything with my right hand. They offered to carry the stuff to my truck for me, but I'm stubborn that way. I have to know I can do it myself, and maybe sometimes that gets me in trouble, but I'm very stubborn that way. But I'm going to show you the food pantry haul. Wow, what an amount of food we received, and it is a blessing. So I just want to tell you out there, if you're in need of food and you're not seeking out your resources as far as food pantries, food share, anything like that, you need to do so, because the cost of food is so extreme these days. I don't know how a family with kids survives. I don't, especially if you're a low-income family. I don't know how you do it, but seek out your resources. Just because you might work doesn't mean you won't be able to get food at a food pantry. Now, it's not to say some food pantries do require, like you can only make a certain amount of money, but some food pantries don't even care. They just give out food to everybody. So if you're not sure if you'd qualify, if you're working, just go to your food pantry, ask the questions, but the biggest thing is, do not be ashamed of utilizing your food pantries. Don't feel like you're above that, because I'll tell you what, when it comes to feeding your family, you're not going to be above that. You're going to want to feed your family. So don't be ashamed to use your resources, your food pantries especially. Go get some food. Forget everyone who might look down on you for using the food pantries. Just forget the negative vibe that might come with it. And there is a negative stigma out there for those who use the food pantries, but that's in everybody's mind. Okay, they're not living your life. They don't know what you can afford to get. So just don't pay attention to any of it. Just go get some food for you. Even if it's just you and your husband, if you have one child or 4 children, go get some food. Because at a lot of the pantries, I guess I'll just speak from some of ours, is depending on how many are in your family, you get to choose more. So it's just my husband and I. For those of you that are new to the channel, my name is Karina. I guess I'll introduce myself. I'm 59-year-old caregiver for my disabled husband, and we have been utilizing food pantries since 2020, and that's how I got started on this YouTube channel. We needed help. We were just living off Glenn's Social Security, and so yeah, so we've been using it for a while, and it is a big help. So don't be ashamed. Forget all the negativity that you might think comes with it. Just go get help, okay? So do that and you'll be okay. Forget everybody else that has something to say about it. And even if somebody says, oh, you got a cell phone, you got iPhone or whatever, you got this and this and this, but you're going to the pantry, forget them, okay? They don't know. Many people have what they have before they got into a situation of low income or struggling or whatever. So just because you might have this and this doesn't mean you can't get food. Everybody should eat. Nobody should go hungry in this country. Nobody. In this world, nobody should be hungry. All right? So go get some food. Feed you, feed your husband, feed your family, your children. So I just wanted to put that out there because I know a lot of people shy away from going to food pantries because they think it's a bad thing, and it's not. A lot of food pantries that give out certain types of food like breads and fresh meats that aren't already frozen, and produce and milks, and these things are going to get thrown away. So go get them before they get thrown. They're going to get wasted if you don't go get it. So please go get some food. And if you haven't looked into food share, which is food stamps, look into that so you can get some help that way too. Just because you have a job doesn't mean you don't qualify for them. It just depends on how much your income is and how many are in your family. That will determine if you're qualified. And you might be qualified, you just might not get a huge amount. Maybe you will, I don't know. But you don't know either until you check it out. So I advise you to please check it out and check out your resources. All right? So with that, I'm going to go in the house now. All right? So I'm going to have that food pantry haul for you. And yeah, we couldn't believe the amount of food I came home with. So it's been a long time since we came home with that much food from a pantry. But also keep in mind, this is a monthly pantry versus the one I go to on Wednesday mornings. It's a weekly, so if I go every week of the month, I'd probably bring home the same amount as I got in this one monthly one. So it's all a blessing, it's all a help, and you all need to just go get some help with your food. All right? So I will see you guys inside for the food pantry haul. All right, everyone, so I am going to show you our food pantry haul. This, again, was a monthly food pantry haul. And I'm going to show you the frozen stuff first, or stuff that has to go in the refrigerator because I want to get back in there. And then I'll show you all the canned good stuff in a little bit. So, all right, so let's, yeah, we got some really awesome stuff, and a true blessing. So grateful for all of this food. So let's go through what we got for freezer/fridge stuff. First off, that slid down. This is a 4-pack of boneless pork chops. There's 4 of them in there. And I actually thawed these out already because I'm going to use these in a food pantry meal. So these are thawed out already, but they did come frozen. So a pack of 4 pork chops. We got this frozen cheese pizza. We got this really big pack of Swiss cheese. I forgot to turn the other light on. Yeah, look at how big that pack is. And this is sliced Swiss cheese. So no way we're going to eat this all right away. So what I'm going to do is separate it and I'm going to wrap it in slices of 6 or 8 and leave 1 pack of that in the refrigerator. The rest will go in the freezer in packs of 6 or 8. So I think I might do 6 just to be on the safe side, because we go through, you know, spats of we eat cheese, we don't eat cheese, and I don't want it to sit in the refrigerator and go bad. So that's what I'm going to do with that. Alright, and we got this block of medium cheddar cheese, which is perfect to go with summer sausage and crackers. We got these Old Wisconsin smokestacks. So it's beef and cheese, but the cheese is like a jalapeno or pepper jack cheese, and we were actually given 3 of them, but Glenn ate one already, and he actually said the beef is spicy too, so he likes them a lot. Obviously not for me. So Old Wisconsin is in our town here. We have an Old Wisconsin outlet where you can go and buy discounted sausages and stuff. So maybe sometime this week, well, he's got 2 here still, so when he's done with this, we'll see if we can't find him some more. And then we got a bag of mild shredded cheddar cheese. That's always good to have. And we got this bag of wild Alaskan pollock fish fillets, and this is a 2-pound bag. You can see the fillets back there. So yeah, that's good. Got that, and look at this. This is 2.5 pounds of frozen sliced apples. How perfect is that with the fall season and the Christmas season coming up for apple desserts, whether it be apple pie or any other apple dessert you want to make. So that's perfect. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff away, and I'll be back with the rest of the haul. Alright everyone, so here is the rest of the food pantry haul. So let's go over what we received. And we got a pound of white rice, and it's always good to have these things in the house. A pound of pinto beans, so rice and beans are always good to have in the house. We got this big loaf of French bread, and that would be good for either subs, but I think we're going to use it for garlic bread. Maybe I'll make spaghetti this week and we can have some of this garlic bread. I'm going to throw this in the freezer. We also got these cookies, most likely from our local bakery shop. I don't even know what kind they are. Maybe oatmeal cookies or something, I don't know. And we got one of these protein shakes, chocolate flavored. I don't think I've really ever tried a protein shake. I know my mom and Glenn's mom used to drink Ensure. So yeah, we'll give it a try. We got 2 boxes of microwavable macaroni and cheese. You just need to add water to them. We got a can of pink salmon. We got 2 cans of corn. We also got 2 cans of fruit mix. And this is good for like putting in jello. Also got 2 cans of Mission Pride Sliced Yellow Clean Peaches. Gonna give those a try. And 2 cans of Pears extra light syrup. So we got those. We got 2 apple sauces. These are Indian Summer. And look at this, 2 cans, and these are the big cans of white chicken. So it's that chicken I use for like chicken patties. So always good to get these. I remember when we first started going to the food pantries, when we used to go to a lot of these monthly ones, and they used to give these out all the time, and we ended up with a really good stock on them. So, but I've used them all since, alright, so that is everything. You already saw the freezer and refrigerator stuff, and that is everything we got at this monthly food pantry. And I think we made a good choice of deciding to go to another pantry, since I'm always missing out on the Thursday afternoon one. So that is it, and that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. I appreciate all of you and the support you continue to give my channel. And with that, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.